Audience, please stand for the presentation of colors, Pledge of Allegiance, and playing of the national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good afternoon, and welcome to today's Class of 2023 graduation ceremony. I would like to acknowledge our school board for their continued support to our school district, our high school administration, faculty, especially Mrs. Webster, Mr. LaRusso, Ms. Gillespie, Mrs. Haley, and Mrs. Ladding, and our maintenance staff for making all the preparations and preparing our school campus for today's ceremony. Class of 2023, thank you for the opportunity to be a part of your special day. Today is about our graduates, but it's also a special day for the parents, guardians, and close family and friends of this graduating class. We all know the sacrifices parents and families make so their child can reach milestones in life. And with that, I would like to congratulate the parents of these students on stage for all the love and support you have provided them throughout their school careers. Class of 2023, let's give your parents, guardians, and family members a round of applause. As I began to prepare my remarks for today, I really thought about the class of 2023 and reflected back on their last 4 years of high school. Through my observations and experiences with this class, I felt there was really one characteristic that embodied this class the most. That characteristic is perseverance. I felt this word, perseverance, was more than fitting. These students had to spend the first half of their high school years navigating their education through a pandemic, but they stayed focused, determined, and they persevered. They exhibited courage, maintained an effort for a task they had no control over, and kept going despite this major obstacle none of us were prepared for. Despite all these challenges and obstacles that impacted their first half of their high school careers, they exhibited great pride and enthusiasm for their school and the activities and programs they have been involved with. They have shown strong friendships and support for one another. Even though it was hard, each of you being able to learn how to persevere at this stage in your lives is a wonderful thing. It's a skill that will serve you well as you move on to the next chapter in your lives, whether that be a 4 or 2 year college path, trade school, workforce, or the military. Before I conclude, I want to remind each of you, as I have with the previous graduating classes, as you journey through life, always remember where you came from. Don't veer away from who you really are, and no matter where you end up, take the extra step to give back in some way to the community that you're living in. As former President George H.W. Bush once stated, there can be no definition of a successful life that does not include service to others. Good luck. I wish you the best with your next adventure in life. Have a safe summer. Enjoy the memories of today with your family and friends. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to introduce Madison Carpenter, our 2023 Senior Class President, and Ryan Scott, the incoming 2024 Senior Class President, to conduct the presentation of the Mantle ceremony.
As your class follows ours into the senior year, you must seek truth, which leads to the understanding you need for a useful life. Be loyal to your class, your school, and your community. Their return of your loyalty will surely enrich your life. Be responsible for your own actions so that those younger may see your example and be themselves influenced towards responsibility. Above all, practice service to your family, community, school, and church. It is through service that we reach towards the highest ideals of humanity. We freely offer this mantle to you with the hope that you will accept the charge that goes with it.
I am accepting this mantle on behalf of all the members of my class. In doing so, I understand the charge you have given us is a very exacting one. It is my hope that we will be able to pass this on to the succeeding class, knowing we have lived up to the obligations which it represents. On behalf of my class, I offer congratulations to your class, along with hopes for happy and successful lives for all of you.
At this time, Kira and Dusko will give the Salutatorian's address.
I would like to welcome all the family, friends, administration, and faculty who are sitting in the audience today, as well as my fellow seniors beside me. It is a privilege and honor to be able to speak to you all, and I feel it is necessary to start with a thank you to everyone in the audience. The support and encouragement from all of you has played a crucial role in our successes, and it definitely should not be overlooked. And, of course, a huge, well-deserved congratulations to all the seniors graduating today. Now, I would like to be completely honest and say that I was really dreading having to give this speech in front of such a large group of people, and I'm definitely still uneasy about it. But at the same time, I understand that this is an opportunity to face a fear of mine, and I'm very grateful that I get to use this as a way to improve myself. As many of us have probably learned already, life is filled with challenges that make reaching goals harder, and downsides come along with certain achievements, but while these may be undesirable in the moment, they force us to better ourselves and learn how to thrive despite them. This class has persevered through several academic changes throughout our time here at Blue Ridge, but we have been strengthened by overcoming them, and we are now better prepared to adapt to challenges that lie ahead in our future. As a class, we have spent such a large portion of our lives together in this building, and I'm sure that many of us are experiencing some bittersweet feelings right now. We are opening a door to so many exciting things ahead of us, but we are also closing the door behind us on a very significant chapter of our lives. However, I think Ralph Waldo Emerson put it wonderfully when he stated that what lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. While each of us will take different paths that may lead us to enter the workforce, go to college, or serve our country, we will all take with us the experiences that we have shared here. From the strong sense of community and important values such as integrity and responsibility to the simple things like lunch table discussions and waving at Mr. Mazikowicz in the hallway, Blue Ridge has provided us with a common foundation to build upon. I'm a little surprised that I haven't passed out yet from the anxiety of speaking, so before I wrap things up, I would just like to thank everyone again. There have been bumps along the way, but through it all, we made it thanks to the support of those around us. As a small class, we have been given the opportunity to grow up alongside each other, form lasting bonds with fellow students and staff members, and witness how we have all evolved into better versions of ourselves. It will be these bonds that will help us face the next chapter of our lives with strength and confidence. Congratulations, class of 2023. We finally made it. Please welcome back Madison Carpenter, class valedictorian.
Hello, my name is Madison Carpenter, and I am the valedictorian for the Blue Ridge High School class of 2023. I would like to welcome all parents, teachers, faculty, staff members, and friends for attending today to watch and celebrate this memorable moment in our lives, for without whom none of this would be possible. I am so grateful and honored to be part of such a special occasion with my class and to be able to share a few words. With this door in my life closing, I would like to take a moment to give a special thank you to teachers like Mrs. Krause and Mr. Orner for always helping me academically, Mr. LaRusso for being one of my biggest supporters, and to my parents for getting me through everything. I appreciate all of you for going above and beyond for me whenever I needed it the most. Today marks an opening of a new door in everyone's lives, and I am so incredibly proud of each and every one of us for getting to this point, despite all of the obstacles that have been put in our way. Everyone in this room is going down a new path in life and will work towards achieving whatever goals they set for themselves, whether it be through college, the military, or the workforce. These new beginnings are a time for reflection and a time for looking forward. I would like to take this last moment we share as a class to look back on experiences we have shared over the years. All of this time learning and building relationships has gone by faster than any of us could have imagined. I know I speak for myself and many others that I will truly miss our school. Despite the fact that I know nearly everyone on this stage, including myself, has said at one time, I can't wait to graduate, I can't wait to get out of here. I know many things will be missed about this school. I will miss seeing friends and classmates that I have seen every day for the last 14 years of my life. I will miss all of the discussions we have shared with Mr. Orner over the past 6 years he has been our teacher, especially those heated debates in AP government. I will miss Miss Krause kicking Nick Ross and Hannah McCarthy out of flex every day, or at least attempting to. And I'll especially miss Earth and Space with Mr. Mazikowicz, making inside jokes and all of those memes that we have yet to show him. Through these reflections, just as an example, I think it's better for us to measure the time we have spent here in memories and friendships, rather than days, months, or years. While helping Mrs. Whitehead with pre-K graduation this year as a part of National Honor Society, I noticed many of the students helping at the celebration, including her own son, are now sitting on this stage today. Mrs. Whitehead made a few remarks to the parents in attendance on how fast the time has gone, watching all of us grow up and how the time has gone by in the blink of an eye. 14 years ago, I stood where those children stood, performing a dance for all of the parents in attendance and getting my pre-K diploma. Now I stand here alongside the Blue Ridge High School class of 2023 as we are preparing to accept our high school diplomas. I now realize this all truly went by in the blink of an eye. She, along with every other parent, friend, and even teacher sitting in the audience, have helped us move on throughout the grades, celebrated our accomplishments, attended our events, and watched us grow throughout our lives. Although since our first graduation together, many have moved away and some have moved to join us, most of us have spent the majority of our lives together. Being a small class as we are afforded the ability to develop many close-knit relationships over the years. Blue Ridge has given me so many opportunities to develop long-lasting friendships that I will cherish forever. Senior year specifically has provided me with the most opportunities that have helped me better myself for life after high school. Our school allowed me to attend many trips to strengthen and build new connections with my classmates. Memorable trips through FBLA, where I learned how to give an hour-long presentation and made too many memories to count. Science Club, where I was able to make glass with my friends and teach science to elementary students. And geocaching, where for the last 6 years, through many state parks we hiked with friends for miles and miles on end, have left an influence on our lives. Aside from trips, I will miss my friends and classmates the most. We have created so many memories this year. I will miss sitting at the lunch table every day to eat lunch with my friends. I will miss playing Animal Jam in the auditorium for hours with Hannah, Steph, and Kira while the boys attempted to set up ping pong tables. I will miss being connected as a class, where through our differences, we were able to come together one last time to pull off our senior prank. Parking and camping out in the teacher parking lot with most of our class was a great way to spend one of our last mornings together. Finally, I will always hold on with me the memory of spending our last morning of high school at the Stone Quarry, overlooking the school together to watch the sunrise over the building. I would like to thank all of my friends, advisors, and classmates for making all of my years here so memorable in many different ways. Though we may not realize at this moment, months from now, wherever we may be, certain aspects of high school will always be missed. As we move on to wherever life takes us and go our separate ways, we will always remember the time spent here and the memories we have crafted along the way. As you leave high school and begin the rest of your lives, take the memories we've made together with you and make new ones, and be reflective of the decisions you make in the future. At this time, I would like to welcome Ms. Bobby McCain, Secondary Learning Support Teacher, to give this year's address to the graduates.
Some crazy joke, I'm missing page 1. As if I wasn't as nervous already. Come on, guys. Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, and staff, and my dear outgoing 12th grade students. I am honored and pleased to welcome you all to this beautiful ceremony. Today, we are here to celebrate our seniors, who after the next few hours are going to be alumni of Blue Ridge High School. I have to say I was a little taken back when 2 young ladies of this class came to my classroom one day a few months back and asked if they could talk to me. They both looked rather serious, came into my resource class, and proceeded to ask me if I would speak as the faculty member that they had chosen for graduation day. I cried, of course. I know you're shocked. Because I was honored to have been asked, but it was also because I truly love teaching, and I felt I could really speak on your behalf of the experiences we have each day. You see, I'm a learning support teacher in the high school here, and my actual caseload is about 20 students. But let me just dare you. I dare you, anyone, to tell me that you aren't all my students. I generally teach students one-on-one in a small group that often make mistakes and have to overcome certain struggles in learning. You have to be retaught, and then we work through another mistake, and then the cycle repeats itself. Class of 2023, the common thread in that is that I have seen you all make the most beautiful mistakes over the last 4 years, and I'm so proud of you for them. Some of you may be wondering why I call them beautiful. An author by the name of Neil Gaiman said it like this: because if you're making mistakes, then you are making new things, trying new things, learning, living, pushing yourself, and changing your world. You're doing things you've never done before, and more importantly, you're doing something. You have all accomplished just what you were set out to do, picking yourself up after each trial and choosing to continue on. Some of you are going into the workforce. Some of you have chosen a 2-year college path, and some of you have chosen a 4-year college path, and still others have enlisted in the United States military. Do you know that those accomplishments have been made by you because someone supported you regardless of those mistakes? Some of you have auditioned for musicals, talent shows, choral, and instrumental festivals. Some of you have planned for art shows. Some of you have faced fierce competition on a sports team, and some of you have been even chosen to play at the next level in collegiate athletes. Class, none of these things happened without failing a time or another. The difference is, you didn't stop. You kept going despite a setback. To some of you, I was referred to as your school mom. To others, it was mentioned that you felt like I was the reason you had succeeded at all. And still others, I was referred to as a support system for you for whatever you were going through. I have cried happy tears and sad tears with more of you than I can count, but I wouldn't change it because moving emotion means growth, and I am so glad to have watched you grow. One of my favorite things I tell my students when they feel like they can't do it is this: don't panic until Mrs. McCain tells you to panic. Class of 23, it's not time to panic. It's time to celebrate all of your accomplishments because you have persevered regardless of mistakes that you made. You have grown and fulfilled the tasks that you felt at one time you never could. You did that because you were loved, guided, nurtured, taught, and supported by someone. When you leave the stage today, my advice to you is to find those people that will support you for being you. Don't freeze, don't stop, don't worry it's not good enough, or it isn't perfect. Don't hesitate to do whatever it is that you're scared of doing. Just do it. Make your mistakes next year and forever. I'm honored to celebrate with you today and will carry you close in my heart forever. Well done, class, well done. And guess what? It's still not time to panic.
Please welcome Ms. Jessica Wright, School Board President, for her remarks.
Thank you. And thank you, class of 2023, for allowing me a moment to celebrate with you. It was such a pleasure to see all of you in the parade today and to see all of your friends and neighbors come out to share in this momentous occasion. I want to thank everyone on behalf of the school board for all of the hard work, time, effort, and every little tiny little detail that was taken to make this graduation day so very special. There are so many moving, unseen parts to your success sitting here on stage. Your hard work, dedication, determination, and drive can easily be recognized by the diploma soon to be in your hand. But what we can't see are the friendships that you made back in elementary school that are still strong today, your bus trips, and the kindnesses that you have shown to others that have helped really forge who you are. Those moments, both big and small, that have shifted you, steered you to try maybe a different path or start a new chapter in your life. These are the moments that have really started to mold you into what you will become in the future. Fred DeVito, a fitness guru, said, "If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you." And I hope that you have all been challenged and all been changed for the better. I hope you take these moments from your time here at Blue Ridge just a little farther down the road with you and gather confidence and strength into your next journey. In the time you take to discover who you might like to be in your careers, in your future, we hope you take a moment just to look back here at your time and confidently continue to move forward knowing that you have been supported and loved by your community. Class of 2023, you are a next wave of workers, neighbors, military, farmers, doctors, IT specialists, and so much more. Even the next amazing group to be hired potentially here at Blue Ridge. We are all so very proud of you and your journey. Please take these moments for yourself and your families today and love every second. We wish you the best. Thank you. And now for the presentation of the diplomas.
Nicholas Paulman. James Emmanuel Barber. Hannah Grace Josephine McCarthy. Catherine Grace Hinckley. Hannah Marie Snedeker. Kira Riley Indusco. Madison Lee Carpenter. Foxlyn King. Stephanie R. Smith. Brooke L. Tingley. Tiffany Amber Henke. Gavin Scott Hauer Pedro. Griffin A. Whitehead. Duncan Robert Geyer. Brianna Marie Paterno. Jordan Elizabeth Mudge. Jordan Wiegand. Jennifer Sanchez. Emily Sophia Marvin. Grace Ann Graff. Asher Brandy Upright. Bruce Willis Sumba. Brock Canyon Fuller. Caitlin M. Spencer. Catherine E. Noonan. Madison Lynn Martin. Caden O. Winter. Abigail Ann Marie Blewett. Brianna Nicole Hauser. Ronnie F. Phillips. Devin Mushanek. Dynasty Marie Hernandez. Sierra May Generelli. Clara B. Allen. Alexandria Catherine K. Mosier. Davin Millard. Ryan David Stallings. Zachary Scott Randall. Timothy Richard Higgins. Nicholas Michael Ross. Tristan E. Leone. Logan E. Siemens. Mason J. Kays. Shelby Lynn Siemens. Noah James Martin. Dalton M. Rudder. Jonathan James Rosa. Austin D. Warner. Dylan Michael McLeod. Desden Gunn. Good job, Corey. Corey Loudy. Tyler S. Stillo. Ian C. Colehep. Lawrence J. Upright. William J. Hansen. Logan J. Ricky. Congratulations all.
Good afternoon. As we gather here today to mark this special occasion, I would like to take a moment to thank a few people. Mrs. Haley is the woman behind the scenes coordinating everything. Thank you to Mrs. Ladding, Mr. LaRusso, Ms. Gillespie, Mrs. Bailey, Mrs. McCain, and the guidance department for assisting with practice and decorating, and to maintenance for getting this place spotless in 2 days. Most importantly, thank you to all of the special guests that are in attendance today. They have supported you every step of the way. You would not be here today without their love and guidance. They have always believed in you and encouraged you to pursue your dreams. Their time and energy spent to get you here today deserves a round of applause and hopefully some big hugs when we meet up in the gym. Thank you, everyone. It is difficult to believe that you're about to close this monumental chapter of your book that took 13 years to complete, if you didn't go to pre-K. That is 2,340 days that you have been attending school. It has been a pleasure to share part of this chapter with all of you, and it is incredible to see how far you have come and all that you have accomplished. Graduating high school is a huge accomplishment, but in the grand scheme of life, you will soon come to realize that there is so much more out there waiting for you. I have so many memories with this class: concerts, sporting events, SCC, TC, accolades and graduation, musicals, plays, field day, homecoming, prom, STAT events, art events, and the list goes on and on, but I know we all want to start celebrating, so I'm only going to tell one of my favorites. I was starting my second year as principal, and these guys were starting freshman year. It was a normal day at school. I was walking down the hall to the office, and I thought I heard a golf ball bouncing, but I continued because why would there be a golf ball bouncing in school, right? Classes changed, and I was standing outside of the office, and a golf ball bounced out of a stairwell in front of me, and I could hear them bouncing in the halls. Then a phone call started about golf balls popping up around the building. No one wanted to really say why they had golf balls until finally someone told me what had happened, and the mystery was solved. It started as a completely innocent sale of used golf balls, to which the seller really had no clue her classmate was going to hand 100 golf balls out as soon as he purchased them. Luckily, no one was injured, and honestly, I don't think any of them realized the potential for harm a golf ball being bounced downstairs or hurled off walls has. But they did after that day, and we can look back now and laugh at it. We've had many chats in the office, but that's why we do what we do. And I couldn't be more proud of the way each and every one of you has matured and developed into a young adult. And I am confident you are all prepared to tackle any obstacle that gets in your way. Be grateful for the friendships you have formed along the way, and enjoy each other this summer before beginning your next chapter. I do not doubt that you will all go on to do great things, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds for each and every one of you. Embrace new challenges and opportunities, and never be afraid to take risks and follow your dreams. Congratulations. At this time, everyone please rise for the performance of the Blue Ridge Alma Mater, sung by Tiffany Hankey, accompanied by the Blue Ridge High School Band. Oh, ready?
On thy hills of green, like a stately queen, we behold thee, Blue Ridge high. Alma mater, thou, lead thy students now to the paths our minds should follow. Hail to thee, O Majesty, teacher of the truth. Guide and friend, with thee we spend these golden moments of our youth. But the time goes by, and the years will fly with the swiftness of the swallow. Then we'll go our way, but a part of us will stay in the halls of Blue Ridge High. Hail, O Blue Ridge High.
You guys ready? You ready? Congratulations to the Blue Ridge High School class of 2023.